Experience a career with the fast-paced, family-friendly environment. Visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Old School with DP and J.
We got a special guest in. We got Jason Peters.
All that's being asked of you is everything. Like, you have to give everything that you have to that program, to that team. If you want to be a champion, that's the only way, right? I mean, you have to commit to every lifting session, every strength and conditioning session, during the summer, during the spring, whatever it may be. It just has to be 100% commitment by everybody.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Bow, 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 bow.
Welcome to the Captain Show. I am the black shirt Terrell Farley, and I'm with Bach. And it is Wednesday in Lincoln, and it's sunny, and it is Heavenly Waffles Wednesday with Chef Bob is in the house. If you haven't come down to get one, come to 1040 O Street and get you a Heavenly Waffles. Also, get you some coffee from the mill, and we also have Grandma's good. What kind of cake is it? Fruitcake. Beatrice Bakery is also in the house. It's still a lot of talk going around in the portal. There's a lot of stuff going around. Florida State governor, whatever his name, DeSanto want to sue the committee. Jeff Sims is probably hopping in the transfer portal. Man, we got a lot of news for you today. But Bach, how's your day going, man?
Yeah, it's popping off in the transfer portal, especially for Nebraska, considering the relative low amount of activity before this. Of course, there's, quarterbacks left and right that people want Nebraska to take a look at. There's 4 quarterbacks that they've kind of been loosely associated with so far in the transfer portal. This is fun season, and I know people don't like college football changing, and it's not how it used to be, but I gotta be honest, this is interesting. Usually around this time, back in the I'd say back in the old days, it was like 4 years ago. You would just be looking toward the bowl season. You got Army Navy this weekend, but now, it's just I'm refreshing X or Twitter every other minute just to see if there's any latest update. And as you mentioned, the biggest update so far is that Nebraska quarterback Jeff Sims is expected to enter the transfer portal. A source told 24/7 Sports. Not some overwhelming, surprising news. It just, it was one of those things, and it happened a lot quicker than for Adrian Martinez than, for Jeff Sims than it did to Adrian Martinez. But you just got to a point where it's like, I just don't know if they can win with him. I just don't know if we can see him under center once again in the Scarlet and Cream. And, I wish him the best. As people said all along, the reports were, and you could see him on the sideline, a good teammate all along. just is going to go down in Nebraska history. It's just one of the worst quarterback decisions years in recent memory and probably just in memory altogether. But again, it's hopefully for him. We've been for months and months and months discussing, well, what position can we put him to? If he wants to play quarterback, he's going to get his shot elsewhere. And I'm interested to see where he'll land after such a disastrous year. Again, a lot worse than what he put on tape at Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that portal is something else. We got bamboozled. We got food. I don't think it's Coach Rule's fault, because with him coming back to college football after a 4-year period of being gone, he was out of the loop with the portal and how it goes. And sometimes you got to call some of these kids bank robbers, because sometimes they just get the money and they never fill out what they're supposed to be. And this is the case what happened with Jeff Sims, where we didn't do our homework good. We didn't pay attention to the factors that was in the stats. We thought that he just fit our system. We thought he was going to come in here and just be that preseason Heisman hope that he was. And that wasn't the case. We inherited a fumble machine, an interception machine. Not to talk bad about the kid, because he's still a great athlete, but sometimes things don't work out in your way and you have to go somewhere else to make it happen. This is your third stop now, after going to eventually, hopefully he graduates so he can play right away. But if he doesn't, he has to sit out a year. And this is what football has turned into. It's like bowling. Sometimes you're going to get a strike and sometimes you're not.
Yeah, sometimes you won't hit one pin.
Yeah, sometimes you can't get that spare. So, it's like rolling dice. It's either 7-11 or 1 and 2. You on crap, or either you gonna do the thing. So I think we got to be smart in what we do now, considering how many players that's out there that's really good.
Well, and it's interesting too, and I completely agree with you. You don't want to sit here and celebrate or anything that he's in the transfer portal, because again, he, by all indication, was a good teammate. But it is. I mean, again, when you sign up to be the quarterback at Nebraska, and especially nowadays when you sign up for it and there's money by that. I always kind of go back to when Adrian and Taylor Martinez both met on the sideline. That was the first thing they talked about, is like every move you make is under a microscope, and that's what it is at Nebraska. It can be a blessing, it can be a curse. Obviously, if you do poorly, you're going to hear your name in a lot of whispers around the nation and around the state, and also live broadcast here, other places around the state. And so that's just kind of part of what it is. And it kind of reminds me, too, of a thing that I bring up from time to time is something I was really impressed with Urban Meyer. And part of the reason, and I hope Nebraska is in contention with Kyle McCord. So I'm not down talking Kyle McCord, but what Urban Meyer would go in and tell Ohio State recruits is not, hey, you want to be one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten. He wanted to make sure you could handle Heisman hype. Because if you were going to start at Ohio State, and according to his plan and according to basically every year he coached, you were going to be in the Heisman conversation. And so I think that's where you kind of see an Ohio State step away from Kyle McCord a little bit. Great quarterback, good numbers, not quite Ohio State level leader quarterback for them. So again, it's just, these certain positions. And again, how can you throw 24-6 and 3,000 yards and want to be supplanted in the bowl game?
And told to be gone.
Told that you might not even start the bowl game. And so there he goes. That's a lot of pressure. And so at both places, for different reasons, obviously, there's a lot of pressure to be the quarterback at Nebraska. So part of me agrees, because I don't want people trashing him online or anything like that. But part of me says, especially nowadays when you're going to get paid for it, when you sign up to be quarterback at Nebraska, I hope you understand. I hope it's told to you. And you can see it, and hopefully you probably talk to former quarterbacks. Is the only way to get a complete grasp of it, of what this job entails, because the whole state is going, whoever this next portal quarterback is going to be, the whole state's going to be talking to him about him right up until August, early September, and it might be all good then. But then once the games start, it can turn the other way pretty quickly, and hopefully it doesn't. I mean, because that is. We can talk about all the different things that were done, how the defense improved, Nebraska, the close losses. Like, there's more reasons than not getting the quarterback position correct, why Nebraska didn't make a bowl game, or why they didn't make as significant improvement in the record category than just the quarterback position. But that's kind of the story of this year, is that they had to overcome the fact that they did not get the quarterback position right early in the season, and therefore had to start 3 different quarterbacks to varying levels of success.
Well, one thing I say that Nebraska probably needs to change their attitude. Instead of being more of a catcher, we need to be more of a boxer that throws punches, because Nebraska needs to come out fighting now. You know, if we want a chance with anything, we gotta come out and throw the first punch. We can't be sitting back waiting for somebody to say they want to come here. We got to go throw a pitch and tell them, hey, we want you here. This is where you belong. This is how much we want to give you. This is how much we need you. You know, we don't want to sit back and say, well, the portal costs between $1 and $2 million. We need a quarterback. Well, you know what? Pay the money and let's play. Because that's what this is right now. This is pay-to-play season, and we already been robbed a couple of years of players. So, you know, let's just go out and get what we need and start playing football.
Yeah.
And stop sitting back and taking punches. Like we can't take punches like George Foreman. You know, we're not built like that. We need to come out swinging first.
Leave it all out there in the ring. Huh?
Give it all out, just like we need to do on the football.
If we die,
field.
we die.
If we die, we die.
That's right.
Forget it. I mean, you might as well do it. If it doesn't work,
yeah,
you're gonna get hammered anyway.
Yeah. So what's the deal?
You might as well spend it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hammered. If you don't spend the money, you're gonna get hammered.
Or do we just want to be known as the school with all the money in the NIL and don't use it?
I mean, you gotta use it. Not only you gotta use it smart.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta use it smart. It goes with money. Right. It's a business. Okay. So if that's the case, then it's a business. This is a business. Then don't you do your homework before you buy a business?
Yeah. If you go buy a used car, when you want to do your homework and see how many miles on it, what kind of inspections they had on it, what has it been in an accident, what kind of title does it have? You know,
how many owners?
How many owners? You know,
roll back.
You know, hey, how many?
Are the tires ball head?
Yeah. Has it had a recall or anything? You know, it's things like that.
Is it a hole in the muffler?
Yeah. Why does it sound like that?
Cadillac converter got a straight pipe.
Yeah, it's got a tick in it. Oh, it's been sounding like that since I bought it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all right.
You know, that's like a quarterback. Jeff Sims came in with a tick in his motor. We didn't know it. We didn't know the motor was blown.
How didn't we know? Why didn't we know the motor was blown?
Because it looked good on the outside.
Listen, people lie. Okay, so
it looks
men
good
lie,
on the outside.
Men, women, and coaches lie. The numbers don't.
Yeah.
Men, women, and coaches lie, but the numbers don't.
It's like going to buy a Mercedes and it looks good.
Oh.
Till you crank it up.
And no, even when you crank it up, it run good till you get past 60.
Yeah, or 6 months. They put a ticker there. They got a switch on it. After 6 months, boom.
Yeah, no, it looked good. It looked good. No, listen. It looked good when it was just going 60, up to 60. But anything past 60 is shake, rattle, and roll.
So we got reports that Jeff Sims will probably enter the transfer portal today if we're catching you up on what we was talking about. So
right, and go where?
Anyway, I mean,
small school.
Well,
probably
FCS.
You have to imagine Power 5 schools offers aren't.
No, it's over with.
Way. Yeah.
FCS. I can't. Where?
I mean, maybe the MAC or something, but I don't know. I mean, don't turn on the tape. Don't turn on the tape from this year.
Well, see. Remember, I text you guys and I said this is Wabbit Hole Wednesday. Wabbit Hole. So a little birdie had to call me. A birdie called me last night, about 10.
How many birdies you got?
I got a lot.
These birdies flying around.
I got a lot. A little birdie called me last night, Terrell, and threw me in a hole.
Oh, I think I fell in that same hole.
That I didn't want to get out of. I wanted to stay in the hole. I found myself 2 o'clock in the morning still in that hole. Down this wabbit hole. Because at the end of the day, coaches are getting paid to recruit. Somebody in the recruiting office is getting paid to evaluate talent. So I went down this wabbit hole. And the wabbit hole that I went down, I've got stats. I've got so many stats. Let me ask you a question. What was Casey Thompson's QB rating last year?
Florida Atlantic?
No.
Or with Nebraska?
Yes. I could care less about what it was then because he was in the building at this point. What if you had to say I said men, women, and coaches lie. If you had to say to yourself, who had the better numbers, Casey Thompson or Jeff Sims?
Casey Thompson.
So then, if that's the case, we can go back into time and look at Jeff Sims' numbers, which I did. And let me tell you something. You have to explain to me why we even took him in the first place. Do you know? Because we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today. I told you it's Wabbit Hole Wednesday. So you guys, we were talking yesterday about these players. You was talking about Nash Hutmonster, right? And Ty Robinson able to go anywhere, right?
Yeah, they'd get a lot of offers in the portal, yeah.
Power 5.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So then explain to me, you know what PFF is?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Pro Football Focus.
Okay. So the people at Pro Football Focus, do you think that they do their homework when they rate these guys?
Yeah, that's the
whole. Or they just throw stuff to stick on the wall.
The whole idea is that they break down.
Come on,
every
stop playing
snap.
with us. Spit it out. Spit it out.
How much time? What time is it? Because I wanted to throw this thing to break, Terrell.
We still got 10 minutes, so you're gonna have to.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to set this thing up for the second segment.
Oh, okay.
I just want to throw this out there. Okay, get your mind moving. There's a top 250 that the PFF has. At every position, just about, with the exception, I think, of kicker, punter, specialist, I think. Somebody tell me who's in the top 250 at quarterback for Nebraska, and where is he? That's my first question.
From this past season?
Yes, it's my first question. Don't answer that, because I told you we're gonna set it up for the next segment. Get on in here. Call your friends. Tell you it's Wabbit. It's way back. It's Wabbit Hole Wednesday on the Captain Show. Wabbit Hole Wednesday. Say it with me. Wabbit Hole Wednesday. What are our receivers ranked?
Yeesh.
No, wait. It's going to shock you because we got one in the top 15. Can you believe that?
That guy that reminds us of Marvin Harrison?
We had one guy in the top 15. Now, I don't know if they necessarily put Marvin Harrison Jr. in those younger guys I'm talking about. I think they just, anyway, make a long story short, you can go read for yourself. Okay. We had one guy in there. Can you guess who that guy was? The one guy that was in the top 15 from this last year's team and receiver? That PFS got him in at top 15.
Marcus Washington.
Nobody's talking to you.
I'm just saying.
You said you went down that same rabbit hole.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought Mark needed some help.
I would guess Jalen Lloyd based on his limited numbers that you can
even ranked.
Translate.
Not even ranked. Washington, top 15. Didn't even finish the season.
That's why I think you have to take these PFF grades a little bit with a grain of salt as well. Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. You know why? Because Marcus Washington has been a gamer for us. Last year, he was a gamer. He emerged as a gamer, a good number 2 to our number 1 in Trey Palmer. Okay? So this year, he should have been the number 1 guy. Do you think going into the year, first 2, 3, 4 games, he was the number 1 guy? Did we target him more than we target any other receiver?
Not necessarily.
So then my point is this. If the PFF thinks, that's just pro football, right?
Sure.
That this is a guy, and listen, he's got to test out. He's got to do a lot of stuff, right? But if they think he's a guy that's up there somewhere in the top 50, our next guy is not around until 200. You know what that is? You said Jalen Lloyd. Malachi Coleman. I think they're going off of potential. And would you take a Jalen Lloyd if you were building a football team and you had to take them where they are right now? Who would you take? Would you take Jalen Lloyd and teach him how to catch with his hands? Smaller receiver, can blow the top off? Or will you take Malachi Coleman? If you can work on his hands, can go up and catch stuff, can do big things in the block
I had
game.
to pick now.
Yeah.
Probably Jalen Lloyd. Because I need
Can't teach speed.
Yeah, I need that deep threat. I need to separate. I need some separation. I need him to draw a double team in case I do want to run. You know what I'm saying? In case something, you just need that type of player. Malachi is not developed yet. Neither one of them is developed.
I agree.
But I think Jalen Lord is more valuable right now than Malachi is.
Great assessment. Great assessment.
Because he blows the top off the roof.
Great assessment. Great assessment. I like that assessment. Now, let's go keep rolling on. Running backs. Top 50.
Emmett.
Nope. Top 100.
Nope.
I'm teasing till next segment. Let's go tight ends. 50. Yes or no?
Yeah.
No. 100.
No.
We'll save it for next segment. Hold on a minute. Let me give y'all some help to help you out. Center. Top 50.
Yeah.
Yes.
Transfer portal guy in the top, like top 10, top 15.
Yeah.
Tackle.
Top 50.
No.
75.
You guys see, that's why I told you guys. See, y'all don't listen to me. I told you Bryce Benhart will get drafted high. If he stays here this next 2 years, he will be in the first 2 days. I guarantee it. I'm telling you.
He did make big strides this past year.
And listen, when he understands how to use his size, it's over with. He's still developing. He's still a kid. But he played well. Somebody thought so. He was the highest ranked offensive guy to get an award, wasn't he? Yes. I'll answer it for you. Third team, yes, on offense.
He wasn't third team. He was honorable mention.
Okay, who got third team on offense? Nobody, right?
Yeah, nobody.
Okay, well, he's honorable mention with the rest of the honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Well, so my point, I got honorable mention. I think that was cool.
It is. It's a good, yeah.
I'm not.
Something to look down on because not everybody gets that handed out.
No, he's got 2 more years left. So he can get better and better and better. My point is, PFF thinks so. He's in the top 50. Now, you got to go all the way to 250 to get your next tackle. Who is it?
Prohaska?
Turner Cochran.
Yeah.
I'm about to blow y'all mind for a minute.
These rankings are, by the way, what had both those guys like dead last in FBS a few years ago. So that does show, at least on one side,
he's getting a little better.
Significant improvement.
Okay, now, linebacker. No, let me help y'all. Defensive line. Top 50.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
I'd say yes, but no.
No. Top 100. Yes or no?
Probably say yes.
Yes.
No. Top 150. Yes or no?
No.
No.
No. Top 200.
Gotta be.
Yeah, I hope so. But
I hope so.
Listen, I'm going to let you look for yourself. I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering that question.
Again, this is why I think there's grains of salt with this Pro Football Focus thing, because these numbers and rankings, they, again, go through the tape, but somebody had to help with the 8th ranked rushing defense in the nation. I don't think
you know who helped with
nobody.
You know who helped with the 8th ranked defense in the nation?
Who's that?
The Big Ten West.
I keep telling you guys.
The offenses that we played against.
Northwestern played those offenses. Minnesota played those offenses. Wisconsin played those offenses. All the other Illinois played those offenses. Every other Big Ten West team played those offenses. They don't have a top 15 defense.
Well, who else contributed? Our offense contributed to that with the turnovers.
I don't think they helped too much.
With the getting off the field early all the time. Now, I told you, and I went through every position, by the way. Let me ask you a question. Bach and Black Shirt, I don't care who answers this one. How many completions did we have this past season? Don't look at stats, Bach.
Not over 100. Probably 125.
Yeah, probably just somewhere around there. 112.
136.
136.
To be exact, somewhere around there. Okay.
Good, ain't it, Bach?
Anyway,
good guess. Yeah,
that was good. Yeah. How many attempts? How many
Probably,
times did we throw the ball?
Probably 250.
Okay. Somewhere in there. All right. I'm going to bring the receipts next segment. So out of Every time we threw the ball, how many times did we throw a pick?
Every 25 throws.
You ain't doing good math. Come on, Bob.
Let's go every 15 throws.
You definitely ain't doing good math.
Every 5 throws.
Every 8.5 throws, we were throwing a pick. You think the defensive coordinators didn't know that?
I think they knew that.
Well, the law of averages don't lie. Every 8.5 passes, we throw a pick. Those are the numbers. Not VJ's numbers, the numbers. You can go get that for yourself. So much more to talk about. So little time to do it. The fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. And I'm with
the Black Shirt
and
Buck.
And we are doing big things at 93.7 The Ticket. Hang on to your hat. Or is it wheels? What is it? Hang on to your seat? What is it?
You hang on to all those things.
Oh, okay. I knew it was one of those things. Hang on to your toupee. No, hang on to your NIL. Look, you can get in the transfer portal. Guess when it closes? January 2nd. It's over with. You got to make way and make room for other people. And so maybe just like we got Jeff Sims to come, we can get Jeff Sims to leave. I'll let your boy, dog. We'll see you in a minute, dog. Heavenly Waffle style.
It's the holiday season. Time for work parties, friend get-togethers, family gatherings, which means lots of eating. Maybe you think you've perfected your holiday meals, and maybe you have no idea where to even start. Let's fix that right now. No holiday party is complete without Führer's cheese spread. It goes well with any type of cracker, pretzels, apple, chili, vegetables, chips, and of course, it's perfect to pair with wine or beer. Holiday meals aren't complete until Führer's cheese spread is on the table. Find your own container at your nearest local grocery store today.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's home service ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the Expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at NebraskaAgExpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
We're bringing heaven to Lincoln with a waffle unlike anything you've ever experienced. Heavenly Waffles combines an incredibly fluffy recipe packed with protein and a medley of angelic toppings. To elevate the experience beyond your typical waffle and syrup, take the opportunity to try out this divine creation and pair it with a coffee from the mill as we celebrate Heavenly Waffles Wednesday from 8 to 11 a.m. at the 93.7 The Ticket Studio.
Enjoy some Heavenly Waffles this December 6th at the 93.7 Ticket Studio at 1040 O Street. Parking available along 11th Street or in nearby garages.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest, quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
What do you think of when you hear the chocolate season? Artisan chocolates? Of course, they have the best chocolates this side of the Atlantic. Friendly neighborhood coffee shop? Yup, they're that too. A nationally recognized top-tier brunch spot. Waffle weekends, baby. And the place to grab a gift for literally any occasion? Everybody loves chocolate. See for yourself at the Chocolate Season, 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead online at thechocolateseason.com.
Husker fans, the Nebraska women's basketball team battles the Indiana Hoosiers on Sunday, January 7th at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and they want to see you there. Help them pack PBA as they retire Jordan Hooper's jersey, host a team reunion for the 2013 and 2014 teams, and give your Huskers a true home court advantage. For tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. Come early and get your very own replica Jordan Hooper jersey retirement banner while supplies last. Get your tickets today at huskers.com/tickets.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's none of that tomfoolery going on around here.
It's a crime to be bald-headed.
Stop with that while your head cold.
No. Some young lady was just giving me compliments. Oh, I never see you with your hat off. I said, get away from me.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
He said, thank you. I appreciate you.
You're 30 years
thinking about me. Thank you for thinking about me.
All right.
Y'all pull it up?
No.
I got a little update for you guys, though.
Come on.
Carlin Jones, decommit from Nebraska a few weeks ago, was thought to be because he had an Ohio State interest. Just got an offer from Alabama.
Ooh. Wow.
So maybe that's a part of the reason Nebraska might not be landing Carlin Jones.
Well, I mean, not saying it's a bad thing that we recruit him because Matt Rule sees something that, probably no one else sees, but this is a day and age where these kids are not faithful.
Man, they need a salesman. They need me. They need a salesman to go sell these kids.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them.
An agent?
Well, no, they're not an agent. Agent service is something different. Okay. He's working for the client. I said, someone to go out and sell them on the University of Nebraska. Why?
Let me hear your pitch.
What's the one thing stopping you from coming to Nebraska?
Winning.
Okay. Can you help us do that?
Yes.
Perfect. What's it going to take? What's it going to get? Let me ask you this. It's early in the game. Okay. It's early. And I know how this goes. Been around the block a few times, son. So what's it going to take? Because look, this is before your senior year. You could blow up. Everybody in the country, Alabama, everybody's going to come. What's going to keep you committed to us?
I don't know. I really don't know.
What you committing to us now, though, son? You saying yes now?
Because it's an early process. I mean,
so you just saying yes to us because it's early?
Well,
when you committing, that means you want to come. It's a difference. Yeah. Now, and I'm telling you, we want you now. All these other schools, the Alabamas, the LSUs, the Floridas, that's going to come get you later. They only coming to get you because you're a commodity to them. You're a one-on-one. You're a one of somebody that can help them.
Well,
but I'm coming early.
Well, I don't want to wait 3-4 years to go to a bowl game, Coach.
Well, listen, that's why we're coming to get you. Because we feel like you are somebody, you're the change agent. You're the guy that's going to help us.
I don't know, Coach. I don't know.
You lack confidence?
Nah, I'll commit, but That's what they say. I'll commit right now.
You can't stay in character long enough.
But
nah, you're gonna have to do something. I thought you was gonna go somewhere else.
You gotta ask the kids, like, what's the question? Like, why do the kids pick Nebraska now? I mean, why? Is it because of the name? Is it because we win? I mean, it's a lot of factors.
That's a great question, by the way.
Why are you picking Nebraska? Because I know the reason I picked Nebraska, because we was winning.
I know the reason I picked Nebraska, because I've been a Husker since I was 5.
Yeah. I mean,
I was going to Nebraska. I didn't care what. If they'd have said yes to me, I'm going. No matter what they were. I was going.
Like I said, but when I talked to Coach Osborne, when he offered me my scholarship, I committed over the phone. I didn't take a visit till January. I didn't know anything about Nebraska. I knew I'd seen them on TV a lot because Midwest, but city-wise, anything else, I didn't know anything about Nebraska. But I choose here. But it was something I wanted to do because they was 12-0. They won national title. But you got to ask yourself, why are you coming to Nebraska now? Is it because it's probably your only D1 scholarship, or is it because
the mystique of Nebraska?
Yeah, I mean, because
is it the money?
Yeah, back in the days, kids just signed because they wanted to sign Division I. It didn't matter who it was. They just wanted to go to a Division I.
It mattered.
No. Back in 93 when I came out, I
came out in 93 with you.
Yeah. I committed to Arkansas State because I was going to be a Prop 48.
That's because you was weak back then. Just tell the truth. You was weak. You hadn't become who you were supposed to become till you went to JUCO.
I wasn't weak.
He wasn't weak, but I'm saying you was weaker than you was when you went to JUCO.
I was.
You weren't making them same plays all throughout high school?
Yes, I was.
Really?
Well, I only started 1 year.
Well, okay, then they got you for you didn't have no longevity.
Yeah.
All right, we're glad you went through what you went through so you can come and grace us with your presence. You like that?
Yeah.
Am I being nice to you?
You are.
Okay.
By the way, VJ, we have somebody checking your math on the text line.
Listen, my math ain't always right at all. But go ahead.
Thunder Not Colin says Nebraska was 136 of 261 passing.
There you go.
Threw a pick 16 times, which is 6% of the time, just a tad over one interception every 25 attempts.
Wait, do that one more time.
Nebraska was 136.
See, you missed it. See, you said per attempt. I said per completion.
Oh, you said per completion.
Math.
Yeah. That's
per
attempt. Different math.
I said completions.
I was right.
Well, you said 1 out of 8 times.
What I said about out of 25 times?
You said about 25 times.
I did. Completions.
Why would it be? Why would we do interceptions out of completion?
Because that means that every 8.5 times you complete a ball, you complete it to the wrong person.
Yeah, but that's compared to attempts.
No, I'm not comparing it to attempts because it's a little bit different. I could compare it to attempts, but we're talking about completions. When you pass the ball, guys who are successful passing the ball do what? I'm waiting. You got me stuck.
Throw.
Guys who are
They
successful
throw the
passing
ball. Yeah, thank you.
Complete it to their team.
It's real simple. They complete it to their receiver, running back, tight end. They don't go 8.5. Tommy went almost, I think, 2 years without an interception. We talking about Tommy Frazier. He wasn't the best passer in the world, but he went 2 years without an interception. So it was some type of streak that he went on without a pick.
I don't know about 2 years.
Listen, if I'm exaggerating, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to tell you that if Tommy put a streak together, you can look like that all you want to. Tommy put a streak of passes together. It might have been 100 straight passes or something like that, where he didn't throw a pick. I'm telling you, we're gonna look it up. Bach, go ahead and get it now, Bach.
Yeah,
Look how you looking at me.
You better have a receipt.
I'm about to show you receipts. I'm about to show you a receipt. I just showed you a receipt on that. I didn't say nothing about no 25. I said per completion. That means every time you complete a pass, if every out of 8 completed passes, the next one is a pick.
I sent you a receipt yesterday.
On?
The fastest first score.
I already knew that.
7 seconds, not 20.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I shorted you 14 seconds.
Yeah, you did.
I apologize.
You must got me mixed up with Sue or somebody.
I apologize.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
We're good now?
Very nice of you.
Okay, thank you. O Street, stand up, man. Honk if you hear us. We are in the building. 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wabbit Hole Wednesday.
Heavenly Waffles Wednesday.
Yeah, no. Wabbit Hole Wednesday with Heavenly Waffles. So if you want to come down here, get you some Heavenly Waffles. We're going to be here until 11. You got about 24 more minutes to get down here, get you some lunch or some brunch, and get it in because it is delicious. And I got the beef sausages to go with it. He also has bacon, so many different styles, so many different flavors of Heavenly Waffle. Get down here right now. I know Bob and Miss Bob would love to take care of you. Now, you guys are on your phones. Bach, you got any information for me?
I'm looking through Frazier's stats here.
Okay, cool. Please look through them. You should have just asked Siri what was Tommy Frazier's streak without an interception. It'll pop up.
You think Siri will do that?
I guarantee it'll pop up.
You know what happens when I ask Siri who won the 1997 national championship?
What'd she say?
Michigan.
Every time?
Try it. See it. I did this with AI. I don't know if Siri will necessarily do it, but
Siri, who won the 1997 college football championship?
What's it say?
I can't say.
Does it say Michigan?
Wait, let me ask it one more time. Who won the 1997 college football championship? It say Michigan.
I told you.
Yeah, but it says Michigan was named the college football national champion for the 1997 football season in the AP poll.
But it doesn't tell you anything about Nebraska, does it?
Yeah, that's true.
Just say Nebraska.
Series against Nebraska.
We want which one you think is more important?
1997 Nebraska.
Football. You got to put. You got to put football.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't do it. You didn't get nothing.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Come on. I mean, we know what it is. You know?
Yeah.
What's more important, the coaches poll or the AP poll? Hey, you hit a tough spot, Ichiba.
The AP. It's supposed to be the AP because it's Associate Press. You know, it's all the news guys.
What is wrong with you?
I mean,
you said it's supposed to be the AP.
Yeah, I mean it is.
It's
AP,
not.
Their trophy, though, I know it was the AP trophy, right? It's like a wood shop trophy. I saw it. And our trophy, Nebraska's trophy, is one of them golden football or, diamond footballs. So it looks a little better.
Listen, you have got to be kidding me.
Who got the glass football?
You have got.
Who got the glass
did.
football?
We
Okay,
did.
okay, then you're probably.
But you've got to be kidding me.
Do you got half of the glass, or they got the other half? Or
They got the whole glass. They don't got no glass. We got it all. It's over there in War Memorial Stadium Drive.
Okay.
You've got to be kidding me if you're telling me that the AP poll carries more weight than the coaches. Really? Guys that cover the news? And I'm a part of the news now. The media now, sorry.
There can be bias in both of them.
I think so, but how?
Well, I mean,
we're playing football. That's like us. That's like football players coming into here and rating us as if they know what they're doing.
Well, listen, I don't want to sound like the bad guy, but I'll just lay out the situation.
Oh, here we go. That's what I want.
Coaches around the nation knew that this was Tom Osborne's final game. Scott Frost made a plea. Maybe the coaches were a little bit, and I don't say biased, but a little bit more toward their feelings about a fellow coach and wanting to send him out the right way than the AP was.
And Bobby Bowden was calling around talking to people. Hey, could you vote for my old friend, Coach Osborne?
Do you even know what happened in the 97 season? You were gone. Do you even know what happened?
Yeah, I know what happened.
Do you know what happened? What happened?
You went undefeated.
No. How long were we number one?
Until Missouri, right?
Okay. What happened in the bowl game? Who did Michigan struggle with?
Washington State.
Mm-hmm. What was the score in that game? Barely beat them.
Yeah.
Washington State should have won. What did we do to Tennessee and Peyton Manning?
Tennessee, yeah.
What are you talking about? So now you got to make a decision. You got to look at it from
why? Because it was Peyton Manning. That's why, I mean, Peyton, so y'all should give Peyton Manning half of that trophy.
Well,
It was undefeated.
no, I mean, in hindsight, beating Peyton Manning over
Yeah.
Ryan Leaf is quite more of an accomplishment. But that
Ryan Leaf was the first
pick.
pick, though.
So what? He was the first
That's
pick.
what I'm
bust.
saying. That's why it's in hindsight. Peyton Manning's one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Ryan Leaf is one of the biggest busts of all time.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Just stop the presses. Who did Ryan Leaf play for in college?
Washington State.
Perfect. Did they win anything?
They won the Pac-12.
Okay. And that was it. Didn't win the bowl game.
No.
Okay. So you comparing Ryan Leaf to the great. Go look at the. And I'm not saying Ryan Leaf didn't have big time stats, but go look at Tennessee. Look at their stats on offense. It is unbelievable. Terry Fair, all the guys that they had on that offense.
They won the title the next year
with a different quarterback.
Without Peyton Manning, yeah.
So did Florida one year.
Well, but that just goes to show you how good a team is. It was about team. That's why Florida State getting snubbed is huge. Because you said to everybody else on the team, none of y'all good enough. You did. We took one piece off and none of y'all good enough. Now, again, you're a betting man, take Alabama. 109 plus 190. Alabama to win it all. I'm calling it right now. Hey, if Alabama wins it all, do I win?
No.
Just on a technicality?
No.
By the way, AP and coaches poll both have Florida State in the top 4. So I'd take both of them over the college football playoff.
You're exactly right. Okay, cool.
Just to help out this argument here.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. In that situation, you had 2 undefeated teams that were pretty doggone good that year.
But the other thing is Michigan was doing the Big Ten Rose Bowl like tradition where they wouldn't play Nebraska. Like Nebraska would have been willing to play Michigan.
Well, we tried to get it to where we could play them, after the season. Like, let's just figure out a place that we can play.
Yeah. And
of course, it never happened. So about 3-4 years ago when they came here, I don't know when that was, some of the players that were here, we was like, yeah, you know what? Why don't let's get all in shape again.
Let's all suit up
again.
again.
And let's suit up and see what would have happened.
Unfortunately, I don't
20
think
years
that would
later.
prove anything regardless of the outcome.
They just proved we old and broke down.
Oh.
So anyway, I'm just simply saying, did you get this? Did you get?
Yeah, it was one out of it. He did have in his senior year 100 straight attempts without an interception.
Think about that. How many? I almost want to know, what did he average his senior year per game passing the ball? Couldn't have been more than 15. So if he didn't throw the ball more than 15 times, divide that but by 100. How many times? How many games is that?
So it was 24 quarters prior to the pickoff against Kansas. It was 24 quarters. So that's 6 games.
That's a long time. No, we'll take that around here, wouldn't we?
Oh yeah.
You see how good a game manager is? It's worth its salt. Anyway. By the way, did you guys know that we were powered
by
Bauer?
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brant.
Excavating.
Man, shout out to my boy Stu Bauer, man. Shout out to little Rowdy Bauer, man. Much good luck to you. Hopefully you can get a preferred walk-on, but we know looking at film might not be what he used to be.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right, 93.7 The Ticket, man. I told you, Heavenly Waffles. You got about 15 minutes to get down here and get you some Heavenly Waffles. If not, Bob and the fam will be gone. We'll be right back. 93.7 The Ticket. Captain.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space. The holidays are right around the corner. This is a great year to give your family and loved ones the gift of shoes to encourage them to stay active. Fleet Feet Lincoln fits you properly for shoes, and they offer a free group that meets 3 days a week, plus other training programs and a walking group on Mondays. Get healthy, stay healthy with proper shoe wear from Fleet Feet Lincoln and a group of friends that will support you and keep you accountable. Start your health adventure at Fleet Feet Lincoln at 77th and Pioneers.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2024 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Problem gambling affects millions of Americans daily, of all ages and walks of life. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card. Or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies, be breezy at times, but warm. We'll see a high of around 60. Tonight, mainly clear skies expected with a low in the 37. And tomorrow, more sunshine and warmth returns. We'll see an afternoon high of around 62. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You think you can hear? I just put your headphones on, but I blew my eardrums out.
Took my seat. You took my seat.
I didn't take your seat. I asked you, can I get back into the captain's chair? I let you be the captain. You didn't want it.
It's a seat.
You gave it back.
I
Sit here, VJ.
It's a seat, VJ.
You know what? Your breath is all over this mic, too.
Hey, so what?
Where's our spray?
It's not your spray. It's my spray.
Where is it? Can I use it to get your breath off of this mic?
It's up under there.
I guess I can endure.
Yeah.
It ain't bad. Hey, said you have funky breath now.
Oh, man, I forgot what the day was.
What is today?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Is today the 6th? Today's 6th? What's today, the 5th? Or the 6th? Today's the 6th, dude. Guess what today is? Happy birthday to you.
Whose birthday?
Hot Wheels. Happy birthday to you, grandson. Happy birthday, dear Hot Wheels. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for jumping on there.
Are we in North America?
He turned 1.
Are we in North America?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
He turned 1 today.
Nice. Did he really?
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been a year.
Dude, before we know it, Matt Rule and them would be having a decision to make.
Hopefully Matt Rule.
Trust me. Matt Rule said he's going to be here for 20 years. He's going to be here. If my son come out and this client, my grandson, guess what? You're going to pay for it.
So today's the 6th.
You're going to pay for me and them.
Today's the 6th, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good.
Why?
Nothing.
Why? What are you talking about?
I might have to leave early.
Call of Duty.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
What was he talking about?
He's looking up something about Call of Duty, I think.
I've never even seen you smile like that before. Look at that smile. Look at you. You that happy about a game?
Yes.
Really?
New map.
What's that mean? You can go to Hawaii?
Everything's new.
So what are you going to?
I don't know.
Alaska?
I'll find out when I get home.
Oh, so you just don't know. They're just going to roll a new map out.
Well, it's a new map, but it's I don't know.
Yeah, I'm done with that. Text line. Let's go. What you got? Text line. I told you it's now. Listen, it is Wabbit Hole Wednesday.
There's a few questions about why.
Come on, Bach. Go.
You asked why we're in North America there, Fletcher. Why'd you ask if we're in North America?
To see what time it was released.
Oh, okay. So they different releases.
Yeah, like,
All you got to do is look at time zones. Why are you looking at North America versus what?
No, because it's just
North America versus what?
It doesn't have. It just says this is what time zone this opens. This is what time zones this is. It opens.
North America is where we live.
Okay, well, good.
Did I miss something?
No.
Okay. Go ahead, Bach. Come on with the questions.
Gus Mohawk says, "Hey, Hot Wheels and I have the same birthday. Let's go."
Happy birthday,
Happy
Gus
birthday,
Mohawk.
Gus Mohawk.
Happy birthday to you.
No, we already did that.
We already did that.
I'm saying it
we
for
can't
Gus.
sing.
I'm saying it for Gus.
You can't
Okay.
sing happy birthday to Gus.
I can.
Gus, we'll buy you a Heavenly Waffle if you get down here in 6 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
6 minutes. Go ahead.
Let's see. Augie says that's decision making more than skill. Cheeseburger says, "Why try to make our interceptions look better when it was horrendous?" I don't think anybody's trying to make it look better.
No, I'm telling you what you got. You got to know where you're at before you can clean it up. You got to get to the root, the root of the cause before you can clean it up.
Tell me what you told me in the break about Marshall. That would maybe improve or show why you were telling us interceptions per completions compared to attempts.
Okay, so when you go and you look, we were 129th out of 130 teams in turnovers with 31. The next team, which would have been Marshall, which would have been 128th, was they had 28 turnovers. But then I looked a little bit deeper as far as passing goes. They had almost doubled our attempts and our completions. You can go look for yourself. So if they threw the ball around more, I think they had, I've got the, let me just pull it up, man. Forget it. So small. My eyes ain't the best anymore. So they ain't never been the best, have they, Terrell? I've been wearing glasses since I was 13. That's crazy for me to say that. All right. Let me bring a couple of receipts. Because Bach is looking. Because if you look at Marshall, hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I don't got it. Maybe I don't have it. Hold on. I'll look it up though. Oh, here we go. Hold up. Okay, so You guys fill some time while I'm looking this up, would you?
Well,
all right, Bob. Let me say, Bob.
I got it now.
Bob.
It's too late. I got it now. It's too late.
God.
It's too late. You took too long. I mean, you guys got to be with me. All right, here we go. Let me take my glasses off here. Marshall, 392 attempts.
That's a lot more.
253 completions. 17 touchdowns, I believe it was. 2,682 yards. They averaged 223.5 per game. Per game. Now, how does that compare to Nebraska? Same time, 261 attempts, 136 completions, and 16 picks. They threw 17 picks, my bad, not touchdowns. So Marshall was 392, 253 completions with 17 touchdowns, 2,682 yards. We were 261 attempts, 136 completions, 16 interceptions for 1,631 yards. You get it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
No, you don't.
Men, women, and coaches lie. The numbers don't. The numbers don't. So let's not get into acting like the numbers is not the numbers. They are. Let me see if I got this Casey Thompson number. Let me give you that. Boom. Jeff Sims. Now, you know what? Let me break this down for you because I'm going down the hole now. Y'all done did it. Pop go to Weasel. Okay. Terrell Farley. 2020, what was Georgia Tech's record?
5-7.
3-7. 2020, who's the starting quarterback?
Jeff Sims.
Perfect. He had 10 games, 141 completions, 257 attempts, 1,881 yards, 13 touchdowns. Guess how many picks?
17.
13 and 13. 122.9 quarterback rating, 120 carries, 492 yards, 6 touchdowns. Probably his best year as a Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket. Now, 21, Jeff Sims, 8 games played, 113 completions. I think 1,468 yards. No, so let me take that back. 188 passes thrown, 113 completions, 1,468, 139.3, 12 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 70 rushes for 372, 4 touchdowns. What was Georgia Tech's record?
That year?
5-7. 3-9. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Okay, but it looked like to me, if the year before he had 141 completions and 1,881 yards and 13 touchdowns, the next year it was worse. He got.
Yeah, he didn't play about 8 games. His total went down every year. 10, 8.
10, 8, and 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We'll give you 2022. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that. Let me ask you a question. In the PFF ratings, that means if you can go to the NFL or not, which all the kids want to go to the NFL. In the PFF ratings, what is he rated?
Now?
You think he in the top 250?
No.
Guess who is, though? Out of all our quarterbacks, who's in the top 250? I said 250.
Harbert?
Yes.
They must see something. Whatever. Must ain't seen him throw then. Huh?
They won 5 games.
So no, don't go bad on my boy, man. My boy is nice. He just ain't been coached up properly. Period. Get him a great coach. Pay the coach. Get you a quarterback's coach that can coach our quarterbacks because it's obvious. They need somebody in that room.
We're going to the.
Guess who was in the room for us back in those magical days that didn't happen?
Well, yeah.
Who was the quarterback's coach?
Turner Gill.
Who else?
Coach Osborne.
There you go. You had 2. Wonder why they were so good. Here we go. So we come back to 2022, Jeff Sims. 340 attempts.
It's a lot.
I was just kidding.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you played that many games.
That was Casey Thompson. I don't want to give you Casey yet. Sorry. So Jeff Sims had 188 attempts, 110 completions, 58.5% completion rate, 1,115 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, rushed the ball 87 times for 288 and a touchdown. Hey, man, he got worse. And you know what you did? Did you look at PFF ratings when he was coming out?
No.
Was he 250 when we decided to go get Jeff Sims?
No, he was up there.
Yeah, no, he was not.
Yeah.
He couldn't have been. Here it is right here. I just gave you the stats.
Well, he was a Heisman hopeful for the season.
Somebody mentioned him, like one place mentioned him there because he was going to start for Nebraska. He was not high among the Heisman hopefuls.
Stop it.
He was in the talk.
He wasn't even in the conversation.
He was in the talk if you were talking like 25 guys.
Yeah.
You can't even have 5 in the final, okay? Is it 5 in the final?
Four.
I see what I'm saying. What are you talking about, Terrell?
Well,
throw it to break, Terrell.
All right.
Get us out of here.
This is the Captain Show. We are powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brand.
Excavating.
All right, that's the first hour of the fastest 2 hours on radio. I am the black shirt, Terrell Farley. We will be back. 93.7. Style.
Yeah.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Golfing in 72 degrees in perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2024 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf.
This is Rick Heyman from Sartor Heyman Jewelers, inviting you to our new outlet jewelry store at 12th and O in downtown Lincoln. Amazingly, we still have fabulous items we bought 1 year ago and beyond. Well, you know what an outlet store is. Unbeatable prices throughout the store. Closeouts up to 70% off. Don't delay. When it's gone, it's gone. You won't see everything on our website, so you gotta come in. The Outlet by Sartor Heyman, where luxury and affordability meet. Opening November 25th in Lincoln at 12th and O.
Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle. Husker fans, the Nebraska women's basketball team battles the Indiana Hoosiers on Sunday, January 7th at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and they want to see you there. Help them pack PBA as they retire Jordan Hooper's jersey, host a team reunion for the 2013 and 2014 teams, and give your Huskers a true home court advantage. For tickets, go to huskers.com/tickets or call 1-800-8-BIG-RED. Come early and get your very own replica Jordan Hooper jersey retirement banner while supplies last. Get your tickets today at huskers.com/tickets.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Old School with DP and J.
We got a special guest in. We got Jason Peters.
All that's being asked of you is everything. Like, you have to give everything that you have to that program, to that team. If you want to be a champion, that's the only way, right? I mean, you have to commit to every lifting session, every strength and conditioning session, during the summer, during the spring, whatever it may be. It just has to be 100% commitment by everybody.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown. Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven.
I've talked to a few cats. They said that Bach got some game, man.
Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer. Here he is, Vershawn Jackson.
Pow, 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 pow. Cook up, pow. Pow. Raise it up, son. See, I got my little dirty hat on, my sweat hat on. The reason I wear that, remind me, hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. That's just what it is. No, pull that Jeff Sims stat back up. Let's get that Jeff Sims stat back up. Rushing yards per game went down. 49.2, 46.5, 43.1, 37.8 for the Skurs last year. 6'4", 1-1 as far as touchdowns. Now his long went up, 57.
I'd say per game's not necessarily fair because he played half in Colorado and then got some snaps here and there.
I'm not. It's stats for stats. He got 4.5 games or whatever this is. Does that say? What's that say?
Average.
Oh, that was the average, 4.1?
Yeah. His average at Nebraska this year was 4.5.
Probably should have ran it more.
Yeah, well, his fumbles was 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
He also had 10 fumbles, by the way, with the Yellow Jackets in 2020.
Yeah.
5 in 2021 and 2 in 2022.
When he played 8 games.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to the next 6. Let's go.
Like you said, we got the Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech.
All right, y'all. I got a little something for us.
Jeff Sims entered the transfer portal?
Not yet.
Breaking news?
Not yet. No breaking
No,
news.
he's about to.
I wanna read this. Top 25 transfer portal destination. Top 25.
What's
number 1? Ole Miss.
Why?
Great team on the rise.
Okay.
Miami, number 2.
Wow.
Still a young team on the rise.
Yeah.
Take a couple years. Number 3, Tennessee. Always up there.
Yeah.
Number 4, Nebraska.
What?
Yeah.
What does it say to that, though?
It doesn't say
It's
anything.
just a list from Big Game Boomer. I think.
Yeah, it's the top 25. And no.
Well, you told me to bring receipts, and you have to bring some receipts?
Yeah, 5 is Texas A&M, but, these are teams that need help that, players can go in automatically and play right quick. Ole Miss is a great team, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what, 10-2?
Well, all those teams in the top 5, I believe, have winning records besides Nebraska.
Texas A&M. Well, they had a winning record. 6 through 10. Texas, LSU, Oklahoma, Colorado, Ohio State.
I don't see us getting very many guys out of the transfer portal with the numbers. I just don't. Where?
Well, let's just say destination. I mean, if you want to play or, get some money, come to Nebraska.
If that's quarterback, yeah, but that's what I kind of agree with.
But you got to understand, you need more than just the quarterback. Quarterback is top of the list. But I can guarantee you, right after quarterback, you need a receiver, you need this, you need that. That offense is not complete.
Well, they just don't have. They would have to release some guys. They just don't have the numbers to.
Well, you got to do what you got to do.
You better do what you got to do. You don't have a choice. You got a whole state and a whole country of people that bleed red behind you saying, hey.
You just ran a load out right before the season. What's wrong with running another load out?
A good load.
But Matt Rule's message, I suppose, is that they were close, that they're getting better, that they got to stick to it, that they, all that sort of stuff.
We heard that.
Well, that's what I'm telling you that from Matt Rule is now saying that, and he's in year one, and he's going to stand by his guys more so than just go out and dump and get a whole bunch of new guys. Like you just said, I don't expect Nebraska to be particularly heavy-footed in the transfer portal. There's a few positions they'll probably target.
Well, we went out and got what we got already. I mean, he went and got a bunch of guys from last year.
You need more, though. As you see, guys had bad years, especially at corner, especially at safety. We made strides, but we also lost some guys.
Top 250 corners. 50, yes or no?
No.
No.
100.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
150.
Yes.
No. 200.
No.
Yes.
No. You got to go to the top 250 to get one Nebraska corner. You know who it is?
Newsom?
No.
Oh, God.
I think Newsom's already gone.
Here.
Newsom's already gone, so I'm not including Newsom.
Well, he would be included in this list if he was on there.
Tell me here.
Well, I didn't necessarily, I kind of excluded Newsom because I wanted to look at the guys that we got coming back. I don't really care about the guys that's going in now. I want the guys that's coming in back. I made an example about Washington because Washington didn't even play the whole entire season, yet he's still ranked as pretty high as a receiver. Well, he is.
I'm still not convinced he's a top 15 receiver in the nation.
He might not be
according
a top
to Pro
15.
Football Focus. But.
Well, I mean, I guarantee you this: he'll get a shot on Sundays. And before he went down, he had a draftable grade. Before he went down, that man had a draftable grade.
Let's say borderline.
Okay,
which is fine, but you can get a shot on Sundays.
We're not talking. See, there's a lot of guys who who starred and didn't have a good career at Nebraska. There's a lot of guys who was backups at Nebraska that went on to play in the league for a while. Just the way it is. Just because you can fit this situation in college don't necessarily mean you fit pros like Tommy Frazier, for instance. If he wouldn't have got the class, he would have got an opportunity, but he wasn't the passer to be able to go to the pros. Canadian, yeah, all these other leagues, yeah, but not NFL where you're paying your receivers to catch balls. You're paying your quarterback to throw the ball down the field. That's just what I'm saying. Okay. Text line.
Let's see.
Text line.
See, that's how Lemonhead is asking. How are we going to address the situation with being so far over the scholarship limit?
You can't. You got to deal with what you got.
Well, Matt Rule said there, in a way, he's not going to be asking guys to leave or kicking them off the team, but there is the route to say, hey, we don't project you necessarily get playing time. We don't necessarily project you to do this. I know a guy here and there if you are interested, but he's not going to kick them off. If they want to stay a Husker, they want to graduate at Nebraska, they want to run out the tunnel.
So be it.
So be it.
Sounds good. But there's a way that you can ostracize a player and make him feel unwanted, and he'll just be like, you know what, this ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by no means am I saying that Coach Rule and those guys are doing that. I think, again, you can tell that the mentality is changing because we only got one person in the portal right now. Now, there's another person that's being told that might jump into the portal, and Jeff Sims.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in Husker land will be mad at that.
No. And Javier Morton is officially in the portal. He announced that midway through the season, but now it's official that he is. So
where does he play? What position?
Defensive back, cornerback.
Really? Wonder why he's in the portal.
Didn't get a shot.
He didn't feel like he probably got enough of a look midway through the season. So, I mean, he was
looked over for the safety job, you know, just things like that.
Mm-hmm. And listen, you got to call a spade a spade. I love number 2. I love his heart, but he's a backup. He's a backup.
He led your team in tackles, I believe.
I don't. Just because he led your teams in missed tackles too.
I don't know about that.
How much you want to bet?
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. See, it's the difference between AP coaches. It's a big difference. Me and Bach, that's the difference. That's AP.
Yeah, I'll stand behind
coaches.
it. Isaac Gifford's not a bad player.
I didn't say he wasn't a bad player.
A backup?
I said he's a. If you trying to tell me, is Isaac Gifford in the top 250 in safeties?
Again, I wouldn't put as much on Pro Football Focus. For the rover role, I thought he played it solidly.
Wow. All you got to do is go back. I guarantee you he missed, I don't know, 5 tackles a game.
Who brother is that?
Might have missed 5 tackles a game.
I don't know about that.
Is that his brother?
Must be. Prince, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm. You just threw off the conversation talking about his brother. Who?
He's in the portal.
Yeah.
Prince leaving?
No, his brother's in the portal.
His brother's in the portal.
What did he play?
I don't really necessarily like portal kids. I think portal kids are kids that have learned how to cheat.
I called myself a portal kid because I transferred.
You didn't transfer.
I was junior college.
You didn't transfer. That don't count.
I got kicked out of junior college.
2
years they told you to leave.
You got kicked out of junior college?
Yeah, they told me to leave.
Where? Independence?
Yeah, for 2 years.
You didn't go nowhere?
Yeah. 2 years.
Then you didn't get kicked out.
They say, yeah, after 2 years, you got to go.
This dude right here, man.
By the way, Gundy in the portal. You might recognize that's Mike Gundy's son.
House, Oklahoma State?
Yeah, he was with Oklahoma State. Now he's entered the portal. So we thought the Brian Ferentz, Kirk Ferentz Thanksgiving might have been awkward. The Gundy household might have had some conversations too.
Nah, his dad told him, look, dog, it ain't going to happen. You ain't going to never play here. So listen, I think you've gotten better. And how long was he there? A couple years?
Yeah, 3 years.
Perfect. You've gotten better in 3 years. Now, son, go somewhere where you can play and use your talents. That's all. Hey, I don't think it's a bad thing. The transfer portal can be used positively if you just lay the cards out on the table and stop lying. I'm talking about holistically. If not, if you don't lay the cards out on the table and you tell a person it's this way, they get there, here, there, anywhere, and it's that way. Now they're looking at it like you lied to me.
By the way, also just a few minutes ago, Craig Bohl announcing his retirement.
What?
From Wyoming, yes.
What?
Mike Grant.
I just said it.
Mike Grant gonna get the job?
Who knows?
That'd be sweet. I doubt it, though.
He was still coach the bowl game, by the way. Arizona Bowl. So that'll be a nice send-off for Craig Bohl. Also, within the last hour and a half or so, New Mexico finalized a 5-year deal with Bronco Mendenhall. So new coach there. If you're following along, Derek Mason, former Vanderbilt coach, was named Middle Tennessee head coach. So little updates there on maybe not the group of 5 and their coaching positions.
Anything else?
I got plenty.
Come on.
So
finish it out.
You don't usually, obviously, we don't report rumors, but I know this that Sam McEwen, who is a very good journalist, obviously over there at Omaha World Herald, is also part of flight tracker season, which everybody's trying to track these flights of where the Husker coaches' flights are going. Looks like maybe a visit to Pullman, Washington is in the cards today, of course, which would be Washington State. Maybe an interesting conversation with Cam Ward, perhaps entering the mix. Nebraska has had, of course, contact or had connections with Kyle McCord, the Ohio State quarterback, Kansas State quarterback Will Howard, Cam Ward, now the Washington State quarterback. All those guys I would consider $1 to $2 million guys that Matt Rhule was talking about.
No, they're not.
Sam Levitt and Blake Shapen from Baylor has also been connected to Nebraska. Sam Levitt, of course, from Michigan State. Those would be in the category, I think, more of coming in and competing for a job. Though Blake Shapen had a lot more playing time than Levitt has, but Baylor didn't win too many games.
You mean to tell me that?
Lacey, do you see who Lacey's talking about? The recruit we had, the running back?
What do you say?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Is it Keywan Lacey?
Mm-hmm.
Four-star Key One Lacey loves the thoughts of playing for Nick Saban.
Yeah, so Nebraska's at least, I think, with a few of these guys, has identified talent before they blew up, and then once they blow up, you hope to be, if you're the first one there, maybe have that some loyalty, but
relationships.
Ultimately, if Alabama comes coming, a lot of people are going to start paying attention to that a little bit more.
Yeah, it's called relationships. You got to build a relationship with these kids. You got to they gotta really respect you and really appreciate what you bring to them on the how many every times you can contact them basis in order to solidify your commitment. Because now we're in a climate of pay for play. That's what we're doing. And the bad part of this is we're not even doing the right investigation when we're going to get the guys for the pay for play. Now, if you're going, why are we bringing up 5 quarterbacks? You only can take one.
Well,
you only can take one.
You're not. If you just target one and he goes elsewhere, what are you going to do?
No, I didn't say target one. I'm saying target 3. Have some real conversations. Bob, if I'm over at 1620 to zone, and I'll be like, hey, Bob.
You're just supposed to say a competitor.
Sorry. A competitor.
No free shout-outs.
Sorry. Competitor. Anyway, if I'm over there and I'll be like, Bob, I want you to come over.
Mm-hmm.
What would make you come over?
Maybe some money.
Oh, maybe money.
The weather's the same, so I can't.
Now you got
more plane.
And you got to drive
more plane.
More. There you go. See, now we cooking with grease. Now you giving me all the reasons why you would come see me, and then I would turn around and use that right back against you, Bach. Remember when you said you was coming? Here's when I believed in you. You told me why you was coming, and I trusted that. You said, "Oh, you playing time. I want more playing time. I'm gonna give it to you." All those different things that people make decisions to go here, there, and everywhere for. Black shirt. Anyway, text line.
Shane Waverly says you guys can laugh at $1 to $2 million guys all you want, but but their value is what someone's willing to pay, and we're not getting any of those guys for less than that. I wouldn't say any of those guys. Again, that's why I put Will Howard, Kyle McCord, and Cam Ward in that conversation. And I think they're doing a good job of trying to gauge the interest of guys that could come on and be that level of guy, or have some plans for developmental guys or guys that would compete if you strike out with the top guys in the portal.
Well, I think sometimes instead of going for your number 1 guy, you go for the number 2 guy because everybody wants that number 1 guy. So, like my pick right now would be Toledo quarterback, which is a good guy who can throw, run,
right,
and do the things that need
Why'd
to
you
be
laugh like that?
Well, because Daquan Finn gets more attention here in the afternoons than he does from anywhere else. He's not reported. He's not linked to Nebraska. Maybe he'll happen at some point, but
you don't like him, do you?
He's fine. He's
gonna go
at his point. He's kind of middle tier portal quarterback.
Yeah, he's that.
But he's dual threat,
not top end. Yeah,
but everybody wants that top end guy. I'm not gonna get in a bidding war with Michigan or Ohio State for a guy, or even Georgia or even Texas A&M. Why bid with them? And that second guy is more probably just better than that first guy, but just different schools. He could, just because he went to Toledo, that don't mean he would probably be great for Ohio State because he fits what they're looking for now. Because you know what? He's a dual threat, and Ohio's going back to a dual threat quarterback.
Well, he can run a little bit, but my point is he's a 2-to-1 touchdown interception guy. Kyle McCord's 24-6.
Yeah, but he
on the ground.
Yeah, 88 touchdowns throwing and running.
That's a lot of touchdowns.
He's a good MAC play, and I would say Rourke over there at Ohio would be another guy that I would look. I would not be mad at any of those guys. I'm just saying we have links, we have reports of interest,
and you know why
between 5 guys, and we just bring up our own MAC
but
ideas.
He probably went to Toledo because
there's no
you don't like Toledo.
He probably
He
probably ended up in Toledo because of the portal and what's going on. Because players are some schools are just going straight to colleges and they X out the high school players and don't have a scholarship for them. So you go to Toledo and ball out for 2.5 years or 3 and then transfer.
All things on Wabbit Hole Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah.
What if Marvin Harrison entered transfer portal?
Stop it. Sweepstakes.
That's his homeboy.
Who?
The quarterback. They played in high school for 3 years, won 3 state titles.
It ain't happening. There ain't no way Marvin Harrison Jr. would leave.
I'll give him $5
million.
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah. He's gonna be for the Heisman.
Would you
race.
give him $5 million this year?
It's not my money. Yeah.
Talking about here in Nebraska. Yeah, right.
I give him some monopoly money.
These guys are delusional, ladies and gentlemen. On
You
Oak
get
Street.
$1 million. You get $1 million. You get $1 million.
I'd delay that Memorial Stadium upgrade if you can get Marvin Harrison Jr.
Now
Yeah,
that's
put that
what
off for a
I
year.
will do.
Yeah.
Put that off a year.
Put him in the old
Use some of that money and go get some real dogs, ladies and gentlemen.
93.7 the ticket.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years, and I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
We can live our lives without breaking the law, but that doesn't mean you won't be accused of committing a crime. Hi, my name is Seth Morris with Liberty Law Group. If you've been accused of a crime, your job, your family, and your freedom is at stake. At Liberty Law Group, our skilled and relentless trial attorneys pride themselves on tackling difficult cases and providing the highest quality representation for our clients. To learn more, go to libertylawnebraska.com. Again, that's libertylawnebraska.com.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S. December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at nebraskaagexpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies, be breezy at times, but warm. We'll see a high of around 60. Tonight, mainly clear skies expected with a low near 37. And tomorrow, more sunshine and warmth returns. We'll see an afternoon high of around 62. I'm meteorologist Kyle Klecker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yes. Welcome back to The Ticket 93.7. It's the Captain Show. The black shirt. I'm with
Buck.
And we're waiting on the captain. But, Buck, what you got today for us, Buck? We can start without him.
Well, let's just give a little bit more context to some of the things that we were saying. Because there's an update here. Craig Bolt, once again, announcing his retirement. He will coach the bowl game for Wyoming. They didn't waste any time. His defensive coordinator, Jay Sawville, named the next head coach for Wyoming. Of course, they've had a fairly successful program under Craig Bolt, so not surprising that they'd go in-house there. It was his Sawville's fourth year this last year with the Cowboys as defensive coordinator. And then you mentioned Princewell's brother, Princely, Uman Mielen, transferring from Florida. It looks like he'll have 1 year left. It is worth noting. I mean, maybe, who knows, wants to play with his brother. 7 sacks this past year for Princely.
How big is he?
Which would lead Nebraska. Obviously, Nebraska didn't get anywhere with 7. So no reports of anything as far as a connection to Nebraska yet, but obviously the brother connection's there. 6'5", 255. He's an edge rusher.
Ooh.
Wore number 1 last year. He's a single-digit guy.
Yeah, congratulations to Coach Bowl on a nice career as a head coach. You know, he was my coach here at Nebraska. Really, originally I came for Kevin Steele, but he left for the NFL pros. But when I got here, Coach Bowl was here, and he turned out to be a great coach. He taught us a lot of things. We learned a lot from him, and, you know, congratulations on a good career at Wyoming.
Also, Time Magazine named their person of the year. Can you guess who it is?
Deion Sanders.
No, not quite.
Who?
Still in the sports realm here.
Around here?
Somewhat.
Scott Frost.
Travis Kelce's girlfriend or boyfriend, Taylor Swift, person of the year.
Why? I don't know. I'm not even going to ask why.
You don't care.
You know, it's just like them giving Deion the what? What did they give him?
Sports Illustrated give him sports person of the year, I think.
Yeah,
how?
Like that, I mean, if you award somebody for just 4-8 record, then good luck with life.
Well, I think it's just in both categories. It's just the amount of attention that they've been able to garner.
That's a phase everybody goes through in life. Everything catches everybody's attention.
Yeah.
When it's something new.
Remember when you couldn't go turn on the TV without seeing LeVar Ball?
Yeah.
That lasted for a minute.
What happened to him?
Yeah, nothing really.
People are gonna get tired of hearing about Colorado and the things you do. Something I did read was how former players talk how Deion treated them, didn't speak to them, didn't acknowledge them, had a red carpet in front of his door with a sign said, "Who asked you to come up here and talk to me?" It's just, I mean, I would, he don't have easy access to get to him.
Yeah.
Like Coach Osborne, he has a secretary. Deion has bodyguards. You don't need that in college football. I think that's, it's just too much.
Mm.
When the coach is bigger than the university.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll see. I'm still excited to see where his program moves forward.
I'm excited for him, but you got to come to reality. Deion, you're just a coach now. I mean, you're a coach of a 4-8 team.
Yeah.
You win some games before you get to you think you're untouchable.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as an untouchable. Probably Nick Saban is the most untouchable coach in college football. But for Deion Sanders to act the way he does and talk the way he talks for, a school that hasn't done much, but did a lot better this year,
Mm-hmm.
Like to see what they're going to do in the Big 12. But I think that's Utah league now.
Yeah, we'll see. It's interesting who's going to kind of take over there. By the way, a couple other just updates that I could bring you. Iowa defensive coordinator Phil Parker wins the Broyles Award as the nation's top assistant coach. I think that's probably fair considering all the historical obstacles Iowa had to overcome to get to their 10-win season despite a putrid offense. Phil Parker is one of those guys that I would argue for the last several years. I mean, he maybe could be a 4-time back-to-back Broyles winner now with how bad that offense has been and how well the team has done overall with the defense. He beat out Georgia OC Mike Bobo. Man used to sack, right? Mike Bobo.
Yeah, I had a sack in high school against him.
Yeah. LSU offensive coordinator Mike Denbrock, Michigan OC Sharon Moore, and Oregon OC Will Stein for the award. Awards are nice and certainly can lead to some raises, but how about this? Texas A&M to hire Kansas State's Colin Klein as offensive coordinator. Klein turned down the Penn State OC job just last week. Of course, Colin Klein was a great quarterback at Kansas State, so sometimes you think those guys would just stick with their alma maters, but the money must be talking. There might be a little bit more money down in College Station than there is in Manhattan, Kansas, I suppose, for Colin Klein. Also, wouldn't be surprised to see at some point, obviously, Michigan or Kansas State feels very good about their coaching situation at this point, but a return home there at some point for Colin Klein in his coaching career would not be surprised, but very cool stuff there. A couple other news and notes. Xavier Watts, of course, won the Nagurski Award for the best defensive player in college football, homegrown here in Omaha. He says he will play in the Sun Bowl, so he's not one of those guys that's going to sit out the bowl game. He hasn't actually decided if he will declare for the NFL draft. It's interesting. If you were him, I would think that you would just go. I mean, you won the Defensive Player of the Year. What more is there to do? It is worth noting, and it's not taking really a whole lot away from him because he won Defensive Player of the Year, but he's not a finalist for the Thorpe Award, which goes to the nation's best defensive back. So I guess the only reason I'm bringing that up is it's not like he was an overwhelming, like Heisman year this year. You don't have an obvious choice. I don't think there was an obvious choice this season for Defensive Player of the Year. Xavier Watts did get it. If you were him and you've had 1 year of success, and so people might question, is this for real or can he do it twice? Would you go pro or would you say, you know what, this is as hot as my stock can get. I better go now.
Well, if I was smart, I probably would have came out my junior year. But if that's what he want to do, it makes it a lot better because now he gets NIL and it goes up.
Yeah.
So
his NIL will be pretty high.
So he needs to weigh the option of what round or where they have him positioned at right now. So it's still early for that, but I don't know. That's his decision and depends on what he's making NIL. I say if he's making $500,000, hey, I'll come back.
Yeah. And being the Defensive Player of the Year might make more than that. I do too. I read in an article because obviously we mentioned it the other day. He's going to be put on the list of guys that maybe Nebraska should have been able to keep in state, like a Noah Fant, like a Harrison Phillips, like a Gale Sayers back in the day. Big time missed recruits. Or guys, there's obviously the other conversations of the Danny Woodheads, guys that just were overlooked at Nebraska that didn't get other Power 5 offers, but went on to be guys that Nebraska should have offered. He will be put on that list now. And so I was just reading a report too that he was basically everybody around him wanted to go to Nebraska and he wanted to kind of carve out his own path. So I wonder how much Nebraska had the opportunity to get him to begin with, but it will look like if it was back in the 90s when Nebraska was rolling, you think one of those guys would be somebody that goes automatically in. By the way, speaking of rolling, how about Ndamukong Suh, the 5-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman, is expected to sign with a contender soon, much like he did last year. And it looks like the Eagles may be interested again. They're viewed as the most likely destination for the 36-year-old.
Ooh, that's a lot of beef on that defensive line for the Eagles. They got 2 Georgia boys, 3 really at linebacker, and who they got, the 2 defensive tackles, don't they?
Yeah, they've drafted like 7 of the front 7, like basically 6 of the front 7 of the last couple of drafts in Georgia.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
It worked out last year for Suh. Is it fair? I mean, is this fine to you? You're just basically calling in. Like, Suh, this is clearly well planned out, and Suh's just not getting anywhere in here, and then he'll be ready basically for the playoff run. Do you think that's fair in the NFL?
Not really, but, if that's the way they do it, this guy gets to sit on the couch for 14, 15 weeks and just do nothing and keep, work out, and then he still get a healthy check at the end.
Yeah, so, that's interesting, and I'll obviously cheer for Ndamukong Suh no matter where he goes. And it would be nice to see him with the Eagles again, though, obviously, as they are a contender. Also, hell has frozen over. The Red Sox and Yankees have made a trade. The Red Sox traded Alex Verdugo to the Yankees for 3 pitchers. It's just the 8th trade between the rivals since the start of the divisional era in 1969. So I know maybe not a huge baseball guy, but it is kind of fun to see enemies get together for a deal every once in a while. So that will be interesting because Red Sox fans, obviously, and I'm among them, have our list of guys, whether it be, you can go all the way back to, plenty of guys, but Roger Clemens, Johnny Damons, Jacoby Ellsbury's that have been, free agency, left the Red Sox for the Yankees, or in Clemens' case, was traded to the Blue Jays, eventually signed with the Yankees. And so I don't know, Verdugo, I guess if you're traded there, it wouldn't be so bad. But Rashawn, you jumped in. We're just about to go to break.
That's okay.
So maybe
That's
get your
okay.
last.
I had to have a
last
conversation
word.
out there. So good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Last word on what?
Well, I was just bringing up. I think that what we'd like to get your opinion on is that Ndamukong Suh is expected to sign with the contender soon. Do you think it's fair that the 36-year-old, much like he did last year, is able to skip the whole NFL? Not fair to Ndamukong Suh. Fair to if the Eagles sign him. Is that fair to competitors that they could just hold on to, know that Suh is coming at the end without any wear and tear, ready for the playoff push?
Yeah, smart. Who says you can't?
That's what I'm saying. The NFL doesn't have a rule against it.
It's fair.
But I don't know if it's fair.
Ndamukong Suh is the smartest dude in football. This dude don't play all season long and then come play when it counts and still make the same money.
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm just saying. These streets be. I should say Nebraska be.
Crazy.
Yeah, Nebraska be crazy. Yeah. I see you looking. Oh, Street, I see you looking. We waving to y'all. Crazy. Look, she looking too, ain't she?
Yeah, she's
like,
lost.
this dude's crazy.
She's lost.
Hey, listen, 93.7 is the Captain Show. I'm with
The Black Shirt
and Bach. We'll be right back.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
We can live our lives without breaking the law, but that doesn't mean you won't be accused of committing a crime. Hi, my name is Seth Morris with Liberty Law Group. If you've been accused of a crime, your job, your family, and your freedom is at stake. At Liberty Law Group, our skilled and relentless trial attorneys pride themselves on tackling difficult cases and providing the highest quality representation for our clients. To learn more, go to libertylawnebraska.com. Again, that's libertylawnebraska.com.
Golfing in 72 degrees in perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in December, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book your holiday parties at Double Eagle Golf and make plans to join them for a New Year's Eve party. Gift cards make a great stocking stuffer for Christmas, and don't forget to look ahead to 2024 as spring leagues begin in February. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf. Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Gary with Gary Michaels Clothiers Lincoln. As we celebrate our 40th anniversary, which started in Hastings in 1983, I often reflect on the Lincoln men's stores no longer here. They are McGee's, Ben Simons, Landon's, Rothschild, Sir Winston, Post and Nickel, Ragman, Murray's, Miller and Payne, and Joseph A. Bank. You know where I'm coming from. Gary Michaels has been battle tested, and we are committed to serve Nebraskans as your premier store for men for many years to come. Gary Michaels Clothiers, 56th and Pine Lake Road, Lincoln.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at nebraskaagexpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Old School with DP and J.
We got a special guest in. We got Jason Peters.
All that's being asked of you is everything. Like, you have to give everything that you have to that program, to that team. If you want to be a champion, that's the only way, right? I mean, you have to commit to every lifting session, every strength and conditioning session, during the summer, during the spring, whatever it may be. It just has to be 100% commitment by everybody.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go. 93.7 The Ticket. Did you got my thing for me?
What's that thing?
I need that right now in my life before I get out of here. Fastest 2 hours, man. Dude, did that feel like 2 hours? Seriously.
Yes.
No, it didn't, you liar. You just want to get back to COD, the new version.
I haven't.
North American drop. You happy, ain't you? You got a big smile on your face underneath that, whatever that is.
Well, won't be happy until I get home. Until I really get me a Mountain Dew in my system.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if this will make you happy.
Thirsty right now.
Let's see if this will make you happy.
If we die, we die.
Oh, you fuck.
If we die, we die.
That's not what I wanted,
Oh, I
Bach.
thought that's what you wanted.
Fuck. Rejoin.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Bach, you think you slick, don't you?
I thought
Gotta
that's
watch
what you were going to
Hey, you know I go back and watch the shows, right? And I'll be watching your body language and what you be doing. I'm
Oh,
like,
do you?
heck yeah, bro.
How's my body language?
All the great people, the body language experts tell me to go back and watch the body language of all the people. Yeah. I love my baby. Start it over. Start it over.
Why are we doing this? Today's not Thursday.
It don't matter.
It does.
Why?
Because.
Back with Vershawn Jackson.
Why would it matter?
Powered by Bauer on
Why would it matter,
93.7
bro?
The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Come on.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
He lost his baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
And I know.
And I can't go home.
I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. Come on, Terrell.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
And I know.
And I can't go home.
I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. Listen, O Street, here comes the breakdown.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
I lost my baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know I just can't go.
Now, hey, listen, man. Let me shake your hand, man. You're a superstar. You know that? We got to get you signed. Anybody listening today, please sign this young man. We're going to call him the Black Shirt Bombshell. No, that wouldn't work. That didn't sound good. That sound manly enough?
It's okay.
Oh, okay. No, I like just the black shirt.
Yeah.
Musicals. What are you doing, Bob?
I was refreshing Twitter. Every time I want to see what's the latest portal, or there's just a lot of news going on.
Something's coming.
I just want to make sure we're on top of it.
The tsunami that is the portal. What's coming up? What's coming up next?
I believe Rapping with Rico and Steve Taylor.
I don't see Steve in the building anywhere. Where is he? Oh yeah, we're just gonna bogart them right on into the set. You know what I'm saying? Get up to the text line. We're gonna just bogart them into the set.
Professor Rick says, where's that song been? Notorious B.I.B. says, nice job. Eric says, you guys need vocal coaches.
When you gonna coach us, Eric? We want it. We want to get better. We like to get better, right? Better and better, day by day.
No,
Dear Lord and the battles will go through life.
No, it's not that.
We ask for a chance that's fair, huh?
It's just
a chance to equal all your stripes. A chance to do it there.
Okay. If
we should win,
to be by the code.
With our faith
and honor
held high.
Yeah. And if we lose,
we stand by the road.
And cheer as the
winners go by.
But day by day,
we get better and better.
Team can't be beat.
Won't be beat.
Won't be beat.
Won't be beat.
That's like our remix version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm impressed. We just completed each other's sentence during the day by day thing. Go ahead.
Big Daddy Travis asked, with Sims transferring, do you think Chuba or Double H go as well since Rule's looking for a quarterback?
No. That'd be the worst thing you can do is send those two packing. Because now you got to start over from square one.
Nebraska doesn't want him to go. Do you think that they might be interested in looking if Nebraska is looking?
Why? They are looking, but if they're going to get rid of Jeff Sims, then that opens the door up for them to compete. And they know that they're not the guy yet. Yet if there's a guy that's better than them, I think they'll concede.
Plus, all you can ask for is an opportunity. And each of them sat back and saw that an opportunity was available at Nebraska. It could happen next year. I mean, you could get whatever guy you want to, and he gets injured the second or third game, or much like this year, Jeff Sims, he end up being that guy, then they have their opportunity. But with that being said, it's the transfer portal era. I think anything can just about anything can happen at any time.
Yeah, well, it can. It's unpredictable. Guys can be left out there. Like I said, a lot of guys don't get a chance to go to another Power 5 school. They take a step back. And so, I think for Jeff Sims, if he still wants to play quarterback, this is a good thing for him, to get out while he can, go somewhere, go to maybe a smaller school and be the star that he is. You know what I mean? And then prove everybody wrong. I don't know if he can do that, but he can at least try.
Well, he got a lot of money to take with him.
Well, I mean, when you're doling it out like that, that's what happens. If you don't do your homework and make sure that you evaluate these guys, don't just evaluate him for the last year. Well, if you evaluated him for 2022, there's no way we're supposed to have taken him. But I had to go back 3 years just to figure out, hey, there was a glimmer of hope in this Jeff Sims character.
What about the other kid, Malik Murphy? What kind of year did he have?
I don't know if he's officially in the portal either yet.
Well, he was last year.
Is that from Texas?
That's
Where?
yeah,
well, he was at
Texas
Arkansas last year.
Oh, you're looking
No. What about that kid that was at Arkansas?
KJ Jefferson?
No, that was going to come here. He was visiting.
Oh, yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I'd have to – I can't remember his name off the top of my head, yeah.
But I think he ended up going to Texas State.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, Texas State, by the way, has been balling.
Yeah, I think he ended up going to there.
I think Texas State had their best season since they've been in school. Or a football team.
I didn't know it was a Texas State.
Oh, yeah.
Malik Hornsby.
Yeah, Malik Hornsby. How did he do last year?
I'll look it up. There are a couple guys, by the way, that already have their destinations. Quarterback Brock Vandegrift, who transferred from Georgia, will be transferring to Kentucky. Texas Tech quarterback Tyler Shaw, who announced he is transferring to Louisville. Mm-hmm. Minnesota, this was days ago, but they landed their grad transfer in Max Brosmer from New Hampshire, who led the FCS, with 3,449 passing yards to go along with 29 passing touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
Wow.
He also rushed for 5. So we'll see if that's a little bit of a bump over Ethan Cadillac-Manis who's transferring.
Well, yeah, but think about that, though. That's what I'm talking about. That's a guy who's put the ball up a lot of times and has got a lot of completions. So you want that guy if that's what you're doing. It just depends on what offense are we running. If we're running a 5 wides, I want somebody that can throw darts, that knows how to get out of situation. And I don't care about him running for a 57-yard touchdown. I care about him running for a 5-yard touchdown on third down.
Malik Hornsby, by the way, finished this year 8 of 15 passing for 83 yards and an interception, 35 carries, 229 yards, and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, leave him where he's at.
Yeah, rushing specialist.
Leave him where he's at, okay? That's not the guy.
No.
It's not the guy.
Don't know how much you would have helped here.
Well, if you get $1 or $2 million quarterback, it better be somebody that can play right now.
Look, I'm just saying that was one of the kids they was trying to bring in last year. So, great. Yeah, he didn't.
We don't need him. He's out. Finito. Finished. Kaplooey.
Just like this show. Let's go.
I know. He's ready to get out of here.
Let's get us out of here.
All right.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Me and Terrell. Gonna go play COD. I can play COD with you?
No.
Come on.
First map.
So you saying
I gotta learn it.
It's private. I can't come and watch.
I mean, I game in my room.
So you're a loner?
Yeah, in my bedroom. That's where my game is hooked up at. So if you're in the living room, Bob, if you come over and I go in my room and shut the door,
I'm coming in there too.
Not with that dog sitting right there.
What dog?
Yeah,
that little poodle you got?
Yeah, you know.
I got something for little Jeremy. What is his name? Craig?
No.
Box?
Cash
money.
Yeah.
I got something for that little skittish wannabe guard dog.
Whatever.
Yeah, spray some mace in his face.
Cash, Chief, and Bandit.
Yeah, well, I ain't worried about Bandit or Chief.
Yeah.
Cash Money is skittish.
Whatever.
You know, he'll never be the same when I come over there.
Whatever.
Neither will we. Listen, thank you so much, Fastest 2 hours in radio. I'm with
Bob.
And
the Black Shirt.
Powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brand.
Excavated.
Tough Talk Tuesday. My bad. Tough Talk Thursday is tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow on 93.6, the Captain Style. Go.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As we celebrate the joy of this holiday season, we are grateful for our loyal customers, the communities we serve, and our outstanding employees. Hamilton takes great pride in connecting and protecting your business with the latest in telecommunications and technology solutions. From our Hamilton family to yours, we wish you a merry and bright holiday season and prosperous new year. Happy holidays from all of us here at Hamilton.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that